In the past, witches have been scrutinized by the public eye. Today I'm about to change that. By carefully formulating a mixture of witchcraft and public acceptance, I've come up with an excellent solution. I'm going to be creating a hype house coven in The Sims 4. Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be creating a hype house coven in The Sims 4, so if you want to see that, then keep watching. Okay, we're booted up into Creator Sim, which is ironic because we're not creating any Sims today. So let's just open the gallery right now. Let's not even pretend like, does this look like the hype house to you? You know, either I'm just formally uneducated about the hype house or this is entirely wrong. They made this yesterday. That's not true. Then we have the bald people hype house. What is that Pitbull? It literally is Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Clean, Baldy, Danny DeVito, Caillou, and The Rock. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do it. They even made The Rock famous, but you know what? We digress. Let's not go to popular now. Let's go to most popular. Okay, I don't have any of these packs, so something is about to go wrong with their clothes, but let's just see it happen. Wait, they literally took Addison Rae's wig off. Hang on. So for this video, we're gonna be utilizing a mod that's called like warlocks and witches or something like that, but it comes with this trait that allows your sim to be witches. I'm gonna read the description to you guys because I didn't do it in my last video.
These sims have magical abilities that can either ease or put in trouble their or other sims' lives. It also seems they have access to use submissive objects.
Now I'm not sure what objects. I did zero research. Okay, we're entirely unresearched because research is for chumps. I mean, how many times have you done research and it's worked out for you? You said it's worked several times and it's actually furthered you as a person. Anyways, so let's just get into it. We just moved them into the most expensive lot in Del Sol Valley, right? Because they're the rich people, and what is the hype house if the house has zero hype? Like, what are we gonna move into? Literally 3 of the 4 people are embarrassed. Why? Because they feel like posers. Meanwhile, we have Dixie here. She is absolutely breathing it in and she deserves to be here. She's not a poser at all. So first things first, we have to establish the hype house because right now we're just looking like a group of TikTokers. And you know what? Maybe that's what the house is when it comes to this, but no, we need to establish this as a hype house. So we're gonna create a club, right? This is dancers and stuff. Dixie's gonna make it. We're gonna invite all these people automatically because these are our default people. And finally, we are gonna have to recruit 2 more people to fill in the spaces in our club. So we need to add some requirements so it can make it easier to scout people out. So first of all, when it comes to age, you either have to be a teen or young adult. That's just the facts. You know, it's just how it is. You have to be wealthy. There's no reason why you wouldn't be wealthy in this situation. Oh, and nobody can be married. Fine. Okay. And what do we like to do as a club? I thought it was pretty obvious in my description that we're going to be doing dance. Okay. Right? We can listen to music, that's fine. And we like doing drugs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What do we not like to do? Producing music. Ooh, well, that's debatable when it comes to Dixie. Let's actually cross that out. We do not like to woodwork. Fine. I mean, I feel like this is a valid group. Perfect. Now we're all here. Let's start a gathering because we need everybody here in a second. So our group is here and you may have wondered, hey, why are we actually getting random people into this group? That seems like counterintuitive. There has to be members of the coven that are test dummies, right? I mean, you know, not everybody in the coven is gonna have actual ability, right? We're gonna use them to actually test our powers out. Now, I'm not really sure how this mod goes. I think there's like a particular amount of magic energy that you have, so we're gonna do curses. Okay, I don't know what these curses do, but we can assume some stuff. Let's assume stuff, fine. We don't care about charms, literally, no. Let's start with the famine one. It's gonna be the first top one and we can see what happened. Oh. Why is she getting away with not dying? Like, I'm super confused. Literally, if this one is doing what I think it does, then she should literally be dead. And it's because this stupid dude is still here. Can we, like, kick him out? Ma'am. Yeah, it reaches a point. It reaches a whole point. Oh, we have a celebrity. Maybe if she wants to put you out of fire for what you did, then, you know, maybe you'll get to survive this. There is actually a beautiful state-of-the-art grill out here, and it's a nice little scenery. And what I have in mind for Chase here is we're gonna actually go ahead and grill some hamburgers. Probably wondering, what does that have to do with anything? She's gonna walk away from the scene, and we're gonna get to see how far these powers can go. We have a whole celebrity just standing here watching her burn. This is, you know what, this is the problem with celebrities. They feel like they can detach themselves from the situation entirely. My girl is on fire and they feel totally disconnected. Look, she's like, oh, what should I do? Help her. Fire extinguisher. There's a number of things. They just took a picture of her burning alive and walked off. They're like, oh my gosh, somebody help. Everybody's like, somebody help, but nobody's actually helping. We got somebody bringing fruitcake. Meanwhile, there's a whole spectacle in the streets. There's a spectacle in the streets. Okay, how long can you be on fire before you're actually dead? I feel like The Sims 4 gave you ample opportunity to save your sim at that point. Would she put herself out of fire? No chance. And there's no way I'm believing that she was able to pull that off under any circumstances. How did she not die? Not everyone can be winners, you know? And I feel like she was just subject to a lot of terror, and now she's in the cage of death because she didn't want to die when I instructed her to. When a very skilled witch, mind you, instructed her to die. Why? Why do you not have any clothes? Why do you have an art installation in the middle of your bathroom? Like, you literally, whose museum did you steal this from? Okay, so from our test, we can see that as long as nobody else is around to put them out, then they can't die necessarily. We're going to be setting Dixie on fire. Why is that? Because if nobody's around to extinguish them, they can get lucky and extinguish themselves, or they will die. Let's see what happens. Maybe this little fountain, this art installation that you have here might save you. This map is literally so broken, it's actually freaking annoying me. Excuse me, young lady. She's just going in here to practice dancing. You're not going to be able to see that graphic scene because I have just the solution for that. Simply delete the door and nobody will be able to access this room. So now we get to see the effects in— oh, and she could see the effects in real time. If the camera would sit still for 2 seconds, she could see the effects of her burning alive in real time, as they are allowing it. They're allowing that today. But we have to weed out the weaker witches. If she was a powerful witch, then she could put herself out. So let's wait it out. Oh, she's actually dying. She's actually dying. Nobody can even plead with Grim because I deleted the door right before. Wait, will they know that their friend died then? Will they just know? Oh, they actually do know. Everybody's quite sad about what happened. It's a really sad thing. And there is a solution to these things, as I still have the drug mod installed. Meanwhile, Addison Ray is just like, I'm perfectly fine now. What? They just lost their friend and they're so fine after they get into this like brain suction cup tube. They're literally just chilling now. It is quite imperative that we try out some of these things, right? So let's go ahead and do the Metamorphosis one. Now, I don't know why we have friendly fire unlocked for this, but okay. Ooh! Okay, we got Charlie Frog. Charlie Frog. Charlie Frog, do the renegade. Well, now that she did one thing, now we have to do a thing to her. Am I right? I mean, it's only fair, right? You get to turn me into a frog. I get to set you on fire. It just works out perfectly. I think that it would be quite helpful for Charlie to go ahead and grab some of these hamburgers. I mean, her hunger is getting like kind of low. Why did they do that? Literally, use your art installation. People buy, you know, this big fountain centerpiece for the middle of their living room and they don't use it when they're literally caught on fire. Dip an arm in. Do what you gotta do. Tip it over. You have the money to, you know, replace it. She's finally dying. She's dead. She's dead. Wait, both of them die at the same time. Somehow 2 members of the real Hype House died before this guy could finally die. The rando. Can you believe it? She's feeling perfectly fine. She's already talking to— who is this? Malcolm Landgrab? Like, she's popping off right now. We're only gonna have 2 people left in our household in a couple of seconds because 2 of them just died. Okay, we just picked off Addison and the other girl, so it's gonna be Chase and Frog. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get 2 vapes. Now this is gonna perfectly increase their moods, perfectly, you know. We all know that TikTokers value this a lot, okay? It's just the truth. It's highly valued. She's really dead on the floor. I feel like that's kind of embarrassing. So we got 2 vapes here, and we're just gonna see how well it calms them down. I mean, if the Grim Reaper, can you get out of our business, please? Why is the Grim Reaper feeling flirty? What is it popping off? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Why are you peeing yourself while the Grim Reaper slides up the stairs? Since when has peeing yourself dirtied all of your clothes? How often do you pee yourself and go take a bubble bath? I just don't think that's fathomable. There's only one thing left we can do, okay? We've lost 50% of the hype house by now, and we've lost 25% of Charlie because she is now a frog. So what more can we do other than make it so that there's only one left? I mean, there's always been a supreme member, right? It's only one of them that has 100 million followers on TikTok, right? We all know who that is. We can no longer keep pretending like we were all equals here. Okay, she's too stressed out to vape currently, but just trust that that's what she would have done. Take a shower. It'll relieve some stress. Okay, we can't do that because he's in the room. Do you mind leaving? I mean, we're kind of trying to take a shower here. Okay, that's fine. Here, just go make a garden salad. Sir, you walked in onto something you weren't supposed to see, and you need to realize that. Now, if you extinguish him, I might have to kill you before I kill him. Oh, he's gone. You could have done anything, Malcolm Landgrab. It literally didn't have to be this way. No matter what has happened, there's always been a supreme member. See, look, she's bored of it. She's just like, whatever. Another one bites the dust. So now, can we talk about our current state of affairs? This one gathering, our first ever group gathering of the Hype House, we have 2 members left when we started with 6 members. So I think this is what it was always determined to be, okay? This random rich guy and Charlie. You know, it was gonna happen anyways. Now, whether Charlie is a frog, you know, we don't know about all that. You know, it's all the same topic. All we have to do to make this the perfect time is in the gathering. When in doubt, vape it out. That's what I always say. Alright, so that is gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, then leave a like. It helps me a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.